Naomi with Naomi's Tarot. If you'd like your own reading, go to naomitarot.com or email me at naomitarot1199@gmail.com. I'm offering bookings for readings. I am doing them through October, a very special Samhain season or Halloween season energy. Now, if you haven't watched my other videos before, Samhain is the original Halloween. Halloween is, yes, an Irish and Scottish holiday. It was from the ancient Celts. And the reason why it got its name originally from as Halloween is they started calling it All Hallows Eve. And then when the church took over the holiday to Christianize it, they call it All Saints Day. And then to further change the name, it turned to Halloween when Irish immigrants came to the United States and brought a lot of the shenanigans that went along with vandalization, etc., from poorer Irish populations during this time period, burglaries, etc. So it became known to be called Halloween. Originally, it is a very spiritual holiday, a Day of the Dead, kind of similar to the Mexican Day of the Dead. However, the origins of Halloween are very specific to the Irish immigrants as well as the Scottish immigrants that came to the United States. And it is about revering ancestors and fearing that night of the dead. I embrace it as a modern pagan or Wiccan as a day to revere the ancestors, a day to contact any ancestors we would wish to contact, and a day and a month where spiritual energies are particularly heightened. And they especially will be this month because we are going to have a Mercury in retrograde on November 1st after October. Mercury retrograde forces us to look within and to get those spiritual truths within and to use the intuition and not use the mercurial mind that rules Virgo and Gemini. So that is what I'm offering this month. If you'd like to get the $90 special, you can. I have cheaper prices as well. But my 5 questions plus a full astrology chart, Sun, Moon, Mercury, Mars, North Node and Rising, is all explained with 5 questions. It's $90 instead of $100. October 1st to 31st. You can order now though, but I wouldn't do it until the time frame of October. And I'm also offering 7 questions for $90 when normally that's $100. It's a great deal. And I hope that you guys, have a great October season. So I'm going to start off in this video with fire signs. And let's talk about Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries suns. And what makes you guys special? And what is it about that each one of you that creates your destiny? What is the special destiny about each of the fire signs? And then we're going to do earth signs, air signs, water signs in a series each day. So if I were to say, why are you special, Leo? That's an obvious one. What is Leo's destiny? Leo's destiny, to be perfectly honest, is to shine like the sun. Whether you like Leo or not, it is to shine. Our first Black president, Barack Obama, is a Leo. Our first woman of African American descent, of mixed race heritage, who is in the royal family, the British royal family, since Princess Charlotte, I believe. Our first modern day one is Meghan Markle. Barack Obama and Meghan Markle, whether you like them or not, everywhere they go, they shine and they make an impression. There is a very charismatic quality to Leos. There is a you can't look away from them quality. Like think of somebody like Madonna. So you love her or hate her, you know her name. Leos are set out to make their mark in the world. Their destiny is to make a mark and to shine light on whatever they come across. So if you are a Leo, your destiny, or if you have Leo strongly in your chart somewhere, but especially if you have it in the sun for all genders, or you have it in the moon as a woman. But if you're a man or a woman, Leo is important in the sun. So let's just focus on sun signs here so everybody can resonate. Your destiny is to shine. It's to give light to things, quite literally, to shine light on things you think are important, to shine light on yourself. Yes, it is a sign that can be prone to narcissism. However, it is also a sign that is just prone to naturally gravitating towards getting attention, naturally being admired. Your destiny and mission in life is to shine in life, not in light. Your mission in life as a Leo is to shine. Now, if you're an Aries, you might be more along the lines of Billie Eilish or Kourtney Kardashian, or in the very dark side, an Aries Taurus cusp was Adolf Hitler. In the lighter, happier, kinder, sweet energy of of Aries is somebody like Jackie Chan. Aries has a quality about them that always remains childlike. Aries has a quality about them that, oh, I apologize. I said Billie Eilish because she kind of reminds me of an Aries because she's a tomboy. She's Sagittarius. I'm going to get her in the next grouping, but we'll talk about Kourtney and Jackie Chan, how they're good Aries, and how Adolf is the dark side of Aries. So I didn't really get to the dark Leos too much. I've done videos about that before because we've talked about Leos a lot on this channel due to some people I talk about a lot on the channel being Leos. We just kind of touched on the general aspect of a Leo mission. Well, we mentioned the narcissism, etc. Aries can be prone to that as well. However, Aries is more prone to the type of narcissism you see in somebody like Kim Jong-un. You know, it's like a childish, like explosive type of narcissism, even though I believe he's a Capricorn. Compare that to somebody like Hitler, right? They have this desire to dominate because their vision is the only vision. And it's not even about shining like with Leo. It's about dominating and controlling and stomping anything out because it's like a child having a temper tantrum. So you combine that with power and intelligence and you get a lot of danger. You get masculine energy and dominance to the extreme where Mars has just, you know, taken speed and went full speed ahead to whatever the hell they feel like fucking doing. And that's that. And that's how the world's going to be. Adolf Hitler is a good example of a very dark side Aries. Light side would be like Kourtney Kardashian and Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan has this sweet childlike quality about him, even though he's in his 50s or 60s, I believe now, he always retained this youthful glow about him and this youthful zest for life. You know, they're very much on the move, on the go. Health and fitness is very important for them. Kourtney Kardashian, I know she has that lifestyle brand now called Poosh. And it's all about keeping healthy. She loves to exercise. She's always been the Kardashian that exercised the most before Khloe got into it. Jackie Chan, his whole career has been about martial arts and doing different things associated with that and, you know, keeping your body in good condition to do that. And he's very much about health. So the Aries destiny is about what new lengths can I push my body to? What new length can I lead by example in, right? They're very independent. They're very like go their own way. Like there's a lot of rumors that Kourtney is wanting to separate herself from the family and really wants to go her own way and has a while, but she only hasn't done that because, you know, because of the money, and they say that she has to stay in the Kardashian brand. But she's very much her own person. She's a lot different in the way in which she prioritizes things, I think, especially than Kim and Khloe. If you're just talking about the nuclear family, not the half brother, not the half sisters. If you're talking about Rob, Kourtney, Khloe, and Kim. Rob, I think by default would have been like that because he's a guy and he's surrounded by a bunch of girls. But Kourtney, out of the girls, was the one who was kind of like, no, I want to go my own way. I don't really feel these things are as important as you guys do. And you kind of feel bad for her because you could tell she only kind of stays around for the money, you know? It's about leading. Aries is very much about leading and what limits can I push my body to? And how can I just look at life with this curious, happy enthusiasm? And also, how can I just like not take it too seriously? Like Kourtney Kardashian is an example of somebody who doesn't take things too seriously. Jackie Chan is an example in the high vibration Aries of somebody who's just so zestful and happy about life. Like you look at him and you can tell he's a happy human being. You know what I mean? He is a happy human being. He's happy to be here on this earth and he just loves life. Of course, going into the darker side Leo, the extreme example I gave of a dark side Leo of Adolf Hitler, they just want to dominate. It's that masculine Mars energy wanting to dominate everything. So the life path of a positive vibration Aries, of course, would be to push your body to its physical limits, try to challenge yourself physically, lead, don't care what other people are doing, just lead by example, and forge out your own independent pathway for yourself. Aries is about independence. It's about independence. Now, when we get to Sagittarius, Sagittarius is about independence too. I mean, all the fire signs are pretty damn independent. It's masculine energy, all three of them. However, Sagittarius is kind of like a philosopher, kind of like Gemini is, kind of like Aquarius is. Those are the three philosophical thinkers of the zodiac. And Aquarius is one where their destiny is freedom, freedom above all else. That's why you'll see Sagittarius is like Billie Eilish, or Eilish, I always pronounce her name wrong, who sings songs such as Bellyache. She's amazing, by the way. If you don't know who she is, either you're too old, you're under a rock, or you don't know what you're fucking missing. Look her up if you don't know already. And she is just like this really unique, like tomboy girl who sings like, I don't know how to even describe the music, but it's like trap mixed with like modern different sounds. It's a very modern young sound. She dyes her hair blue in different colors, and she wears very baggy tomboy clothes. Now, when Britney Spears was still not even of age and she first came out, everything was all about sexy, 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 sometimes where it was completely inappropriate. The music industry makes people grow up too fast. Billie Eilish has taken a step back and said, and so wise beyond her years, no, I'm going to be an independent Sagittarius. I'm going to do what the fuck I want. And I'm not going to have anybody hold me down, because our mission in life is freedom. And she purposely wears baggy clothes. So it's not about her look as a young girl. It's about her music, as it should be, as it should be. She's, you know, they make them grow up too fast. And she's always set herself apart from the crowd in that way. You've never seen anybody like her until then. Like, that was very much a hardcore tomboy, but has like this angelic voice when she, especially when she does ballads. And Miley Cyrus is an example of a Sagittarius who's a little bit on, not the dark, dark side, but going towards more of that darker energy, when she was in her phase of like wiling out and like acting totally over the top, very sexually aggressive. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I think at the detriment where she was being exploited a little bit when she did that. I'm not saying because I disapprove of a woman acting like that who's of age. She was of age when she did all that, Miley Cyrus. However, I think she was being exploited by her handlers in the music industry. So it's like they can become unhinged and free, like wanting to rebel against everything. Sagittarius is very much about rebellion, where you're not making a statement anymore. You're Miley Cyrus, in her case, her sexuality was being taken advantage of, I think, when she was in that phase of her life. Thank God she's kind of not in it anymore. You know, and then when we talk about other Sagittariuses, Sagittarius, their destiny, or your destiny, Sagittarius, is very much about freedom. It's about, what can I do to set myself apart from others? And you're not going to fucking hold me down no matter what. But I really like people, and I really freaking care about them. And I really want other people to feel happy and safe. And, you know, that's one thing though, Aries and Sagittarius, you guys can both get very taken advantage of, because you can be too trusting and too generous. So watch that. Leo actually has a better boundary when it comes to that, because Leo can be inherently kind of narcissistic, whereas Aries and Sagittarius can be as well, but not so much. So you can be so giving and trusting, Aries being the child of the zodiac and Sagittarius being that philosopher, you know, I just want freedom, man. You know, you can be so blunt and harsh with people, Sagittarius, kind of like Aries, but you can be so trusting and so generous, you could totally get taken advantage of. And I think another woman, Jane Austen, who wrote Pride and Prejudice and who wrote Emma and other various books, was a good example of a Sagittarius in the sense that she thought ahead of her time. Sagittariuses are often visionaries. They generally don't want the typical gender norms. Look at Billie Eilish and Miley Cyrus. Jane Austen is a more proper version of that, I would say, in the sense that she was like, hey, I don't think women should have to get married and have kids. Not everybody should have the same script. You know, back then, a woman was basically a slave when she got married and had kids. Why can't we have jobs? Why can't we be writers? You know, Sagittarius is very much about that. Why can't we? Why not? So I would say your destiny is freedom, and why not? Why not? Doing things differently. Going against the grain, rebellion in a healthy way, guys. That's your destiny in life, Sagittarius. All right, well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this little explanation about your destinies and your personal paths in life. If you'd like more of these videos, comment below. I love talking about astrology to you guys, and I will see you later. Thanks so much for watching, and go to my website or email me if you'd like a private reading. Bye-bye.